Thunderstorms are rolling through parts of western Washington. Our operations manager, Greg Thies, shot this video in Issaquah about 30 minutes ago. You can see the sunset. Ooh. Did you see that? You can also see the lightning. You know, I've had some viewers tweeting me about the lightning in Issaquah as well, Rebecca.
Yes, it started tonight. First near Port Townsend, Port Ludlow. We got great pictures there. And then all of a sudden around Kent and near Tacoma, rolling up through Issaquah and over Sammamish, we've had some impressive thunderstorms. A lot of lightning to show you. So let's jump in right now and I'll show you the tower cam from Paulsbo. It's still pretty cloudy. We still have plenty of rain showers, but the thunderstorms have eased out. Just rain showers now. From Auburn, we were looking towards Mount Rainier and you could see several showers start to move through pretty fast. One of these was one of the stronger storms that eventually turned into a thunderstorm that if you look at this tower cam from West Seattle, you are looking north into the thunderstorms that are rolling northward. And it looks like one of those seagulls just caught a nice breeze coming towards the particular storm. But these clouds were very interesting to watch develop because these storms have been moving fast and we did capture a little bit of rotation in one of them. But mainly we're just seeing that risk of lightning and hail and heavy downpour. You can see now that this heavy shower is just south of Redmond. It's going to be moving across Redmond itself in the next couple of minutes, and we're seeing less lightning strikes with this too. Now also some moderate to heavier rainfall or possible small hail coming down around Snoqualmie and North Bend. Now here's a wider view of the radar in motion, so you can see the intense storm is tracking towards Redmond, but potentially we could have some of these storms roll up towards Highway 2. So we'll be watching that for you tonight. In the meantime, here's a quick look at the Kitsap thunderstorms today, where Paulsbo had a glimpse of the sun behind one of those heavy showers, and you can see on the radar on the right what it looked like from Port Ludlow. This is the picture taken when that storm was going through, and it looks like a cold core funnel cloud in the distance. So there was pretty decent forcing to bring these storms up into the picture for us today, but we got another chance. If you like thunderstorms, we have all day tomorrow set up for you that we could have a few garden variety thunderstorms. Good for spring. These aren't the severe type that we were seeing the setup for last weekend, but certainly lightning is always dangerous to be around. So know that we have that risk of a stray thunder shower tonight. Temperatures cooling down in the mid to upper 40s. And as we look at what's going on, one little disturbance through tonight, that's what brought those thunderstorms. Now we're watching this next large area of low pressure that's going to be swinging down off our shore tomorrow. That's going to bring in cooler temperatures, a high of only 61 for Seattle. Increasing showers, that chance of a thunderstorm mainly in the afternoon. And if I were to time that out for you, you could see how the intensity on the future radar shows these thunderstorms popping up in the evening hours, and another risk of some around Woodinville and Seattle. So getting to that 7-day forecast, yes, we're going to be cool, not only Saturday, but also on Sunday. Monday, a little drier break, some sun coming in, but still a threat of showers as we move into the week ahead, especially Tuesday. That looks like a very drippy day. Okay. But tonight, ears up, because there could still technically be a thunderstorm or two out there for us.
Okay, Rebecca, thanks.